I switched up that time. What happened last time? We played the Dungeons and Dragons not on Friday, but on Tuesday, 3 weeks ago.
Laborin told us about a lich, I think. Darius and Heelan got some Azimir shards stuck in them. There was some drama that was kind of ish resolved. We got some rods or something. Golden rods with sharp points.
Very
Both
important
need to be
golden
entered
rods.
into the lich, one into the head and one into the heart before resurrecting him. And then we got teleported.
You didn't just get teleported. You went and got teleported.
Yeah, we got teleported.
We paid for it.
Yes, we've had a.
We paid for it because it was the most neutral option of transportation.
And you guys had arrived. And we're looking at the ruin when you hear a slow squeaking from behind. And as you look behind you, you see two very travel-dirtied travelers and a wagon
Freaking cart, man.
which is sloshing very loudly.
I can't believe what happened with that.
Is there any place for us to like step over? Like, are we on a road?
No, you're out in the open field. Quite an unlikely chancing.
Like, so we're standing in a field. That's it. There's no roads
Yeah,
around.
very, very like quite low grass up to your sort of shins at most.
Okay. Are they walking towards us or away or?
I don't know. Are you walking towards these adventures that have just appeared out of thin air?
That's up to you, man.
I mean,
where
I'm
did
gonna kind of...
we land in like?
Yeah, did they just appear like in front of us on the path
Yeah,
that
exactly.
we're traveling
Like
on,
where?
or are they
Yeah,
like off to the side, or?
Well, I mean, you're in a big open field. They just sort of appeared towards the area that you're heading. I don't know how best to explain it. That they are technically in your way.
Yeah, they're walking towards us.
Yeah.
I will like stop the cart where it is, obviously surprised that two random figures have just popped into existence in the middle of nowhere.
Fantastic.
Well, we're four.
Yep. It's four random
Oh,
figures.
there's four. Oh, sorry, I thought you said
Four.
two. Okay, yeah, then definitely gonna stop the cart.
No, you are the two. They are the four.
Okay.
What?
I mean, as far as I know, they're just random travelers. I'm just gonna start walking to the lich. I'm just
Do
gonna
we
start
know-
walking off.
Kian, do we know which direction we're going?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can see the ruins up ahead.
Perfect. Are we going to pass them or are we just?
We're in
They are
front of them,
behind you.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we trek on.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
They're,
I mean-
are they like clearly walking towards like the entrance of
Yes,
that?
yeah, very, very much
Yeah,
so.
good
It's
God.
about 3 miles away, and they are heading in its direction. They just appeared, looked at you, and went, and then started walking off in the direction of the.
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
we don't know where the fuck we are. You guys are just some dudes that were here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to
Marcus, catch up to them. Marcus, catch up to them.
okay, okay.
High gear, high
Oh.
gear.
Are we not gonna question that they just appeared, or am I seeing
they're,
things?
they're heading into dangerous territory. We gotta get them.
Okay. No, like, yeah, whip the horses into. Okay.
Okay, yeah, so they start heading on over towards you guys and catching up as the cart starts to wheel closer and closer.
Does it? Are they being
Does it look
fast about it?
aggressive?
Like, yeah. Does it look?
Well, you just
aggressive?
watch them from doing nothing to now heading
Gearing
towards
up.
you at a decent speed.
and gearing up, right?
I don't know. Are you guys
I'm not like drawing
You're
any
pointing at them and, like-
Okay.
Just waving the axe over my head. Yeah.
pull out the lasso? No, it's No, you do not. A lunge? I don't know what that's called. Pretend that's what it's called. But no, they are not battle crying towards you.
No, but it-
we noticed that they are like speeding up and stuff.
Yeah, they're heading right for you.
Yeah, just like out of nowhere, they're like, oh, boom, they just come right at us.
I want to catch up with Kian, regardless of where he is.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm slow. It's not hard.
okay, I fall back to you then, I guess. And I just look at you and I stealthily point towards Darius, and I just say, "Can you make sure that it doesn't touch any foreheads?"
Okay. I don't.
Okay. And I turn around
who's-
towards these dudes.
Okay. No elaboration. That's fine.
So yeah, you guys.
Who are you? Why are you following us?
Well, I was kind of asking, how did you just appear into existence? Is my question.
Does it matter?
Well, kind of, yes.
Why?
Because that's not normal.
Have you heard about magic?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Then it's normal.
Magic. Magic.
Have you heard about this thing that exists in the world?
Well, you have to understand the concern. I mean, it's not every day you just see 4 random people just pop into existence and then just casually walk off in a direction.
No, and
You're going to be a bit curious about it.
Sure, but you just started following us. Like speeding up.
Well, my friend here told me to.
Okay.
Well,
Still,
I'm
why
gonna-
are you following us?
I'm gonna hop off the horse and kind of walk around to where I can face all of them.
Okay, as you do, there's something peculiar that you notice about one of them. He has this big, white-ish gem in his forehead, and it looks a bit like a coffin.
Do I notice that as well, or just him?
No, I mean, it's pretty damn obvious, yeah.
Okay.
Like coffin shape,
Okay.
by the way.
Coffin
not
shape,
like
yeah.
there's a coffin in his head.
Okay. Oh man. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't think you know where you're going or where you're about to
Oh, we
get
do.
yourself into.
We're going over there.
Okay.
It wasn't an accident that we ended up right here, you know?
I mean that's great. But this is kind of my job. This place.
What do you
is-
want?
What is?
Well, you're like a park ranger, or
No. I'm here to make sure that nothing pops out of here.
Could
oh,
you,
that's fine. We're just gonna pop in.
could you be a bit more specific, maybe?
Just making sure if we pop out of the place, you guys aren't gonna kill us, are you?
I mean, I actually don't know what's going
What,
on
me?
here. I don't even know what he's on about.
I just kind of roll my eyes for a second. There's a powerful lich inside the cave.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
making
We're
sure.
gonna go take care of him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I especially look at you. I was like, you're going to go take care of him.
Yeah, it's like this whole deal with some golden sticks or whatever.
Kian, I believe they're called Ritas. He just chimes in.
I thought that's
and
where we
backs
were.
up.
Are we in Retus? We have Retus?
No, this is Retus.
Why are they the same name?
If you're going into the cave, just don't get me killed. Stay out of my way.
Oh, are you
No.
going in as well?
Like I said, this is my job. So yes, I am.
Well, I think this is a very bad place to start measuring dicks, so I think maybe we should have a conversation about it instead.
I like the way she thinks.
What's your conversation gonna be?
So you're gonna go in there and do what? Are you going to, like, be an honor guard to the lich, or are you
What did you say?
going to be a guard? You know,
Guard.
someone who's
No,
guarding.
I'm not a guard.
But you say
just,
nothing can come out.
Yes, I'm just making sure that nothing in there is alive again.
Okay.
And if it is, I make sure that when I leave, it's not alive.
Okay. That's not kind of the business we have.
Okay,
Which
what's
is,
your
uh,
business?
Kian, do you want to explain? It's technical stuff.
We're supposed to like capture a lich with some golden sticks, and he's gonna do something or other with this big spooky guy stuck in his head.
You're going to capture Lich.
Mhm.
With 2 rods.
Yeah.
And you're going to use undead power for yourselves.
I mean,
No.
it's technically not for us.
Yeah, it's for some spooky guy stuck in his head.
Oh, so it's going to be for a spooky guy inside one of you.
Right?
That sounds even better.
What do you mean by a spooky guy inside of his head?
Well, he's more like a spooky child. He's kind of just weird.
Can we do a walk and talk, please?
I mean, that doesn't answer any questions, just raises more questions, to be honest.
I'm gonna be honest
You
with you.
see how I'm not too comfortable with that whole idea even existing.
You know, we're coming off of a god dying, so this seems like a step down. So it should be pretty easy. I think we'll be fine.
Sorry, what?
Who are you guys?
At this point, Darius just looks away and starts walking towards Retis.
Have you noticed that the world is falling apart?
Yes,
I noticed
hard
that I
to...
couldn't see in front of me for the past week and a half.
Okay. So we are the people trying to do something about it?
I just looked back toward Marcus.
I like these people. They think the same way I do.
Of course you do. I'll start walking forward.
Okay.
Okay. We continue walking, I guess.
I'll tail behind with the cart and horses.
Okay, yeah, so you head towards the dilapidated tower. That has mostly collapsed in on itself. Good news is, it looks like you probably won't have to climb it. It looks like in such a state that its staging area is not upwards. And yeah, you continue heading on towards it, and yeah, you 100% certain you are not climbing that. That spells certain death. And there is no way up.
I am going to switch my gun to radiant damage.
Sure.
Looking at these 2 dudes that kind of are around us now, what does it look like they are capable of? Like, what are they carrying?
So one looks like a holy man clad in armor. A paladin, if you will.
Do I recognize any symbols?
Roll me a religion check. Sure, it's tier, right?
Yep.
So,
Sure.
yeah, it's kind of known.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one looks like a elf of sorts. Or is it no? Sorry, it's a human of sorts. No, they look like a human. And they are leathered up. Is it?
It's just like a chain shirt underneath some normal cloth stuff.
Just
like
looks
a
like a
green
fighter
robe.
dude.
And a great sword on a holster on his back. White hair, yellow eyes, scar from his mouth to his ear.
Oh, he has described Geralt. But yeah, no, he just looks like a fighter dude.
Also, Healing, I'm going to give you a Absorb Elements infusion
Oh, thank you.
at level 1.
How would you
That's
like to proceed?
That's a bonus action, right?
It's a reaction.
That's a
I'm gonna
reaction.
do pretty much the same thing. Like, do I notice anything particular about these 4 people that we're tailing behind?
Yeah, one's got a
Like-
big gem in his forehead. Is wearing noble clothing. Has I think armor now, don't you, Darius?
Yes, I have hide.
There you go, his hide armor on. He's constantly hugging a book to his chest. A bit of a bookworm, a bit of a nerd. You've got the short man with a very large gun. I think it's almost your height.
It's it comes up to my shoulders, yeah.
Yeah, so three-fourths
Jesus.
of him is gun.
Well, I mean, take into account I'm 3'5", so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Jeez, that kickback must throw you a bit.
it's why he always misses.
Don't say that.
Next to him is a dwarf, in fairly like mercantile clothing, quite well dressed. Seems to have a crossbow readily attached to them, and next to them is a tall, or reasonably sized human female, also in heavy armor, with a symbol. No, not
No.
a symbol.
It's
Just
just
a fighter chick.
I have a
Some boring
Yeah.
old armor.
with a spear.
And a spear. Big old fighter chick.
I'm gonna walk over to the any nerd-looking fellow. Sorry, I didn't get your name,
Darius.
Darius. Seem real quiet. Why is that?
He just turns to look at him. Honestly, at this point, it's for the best. He just nods and then goes back to looking around.
Can I try and get a feel for what he's feeling, what he's thinking?
Sure, roll an insight.
Alright. So because of my particular heritage, I get advantage on insight checks.
Sure.
Oh, frick!
This guy is pretty cool and calculating. What you really can tell about this person is they really want to get into that fallen down tower, and you are prohibiting that, and that is making them a little bit unhappy. He taps his foot.
Alright. I'll kind of just walk in silence the rest of the way.
Oh, Darius, Healing said no thumbing people.
He just nods, not even looking at Kian.
Okay, you mope on forth.
Wait, is Sherelle, like, on the cart with me, or is he actually walking with them?
I would think he would have jumped off to go talk to Darius.
Yeah, I'm walking.
No, okay.
How far away are we?
You're a couple miles off now.
I got hoes calling a young nigga.
Nice.
Banned
Close.
permanently.
What the fuck did I come back to?
Don't worry about it.
Dickhead.
Yep.
Carry on.
So how far away are we?
About 2 miles off.
2 miles. Is there any like noticeable or somewhat hidden guards or anything outside, or is it just completely fucked and there's nobody out there?
You're looking for like people.
Yeah.
Sure, roll a perception check.
Oh, it's a 6.
There are no people.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out to everyone who's walking. Feel free to ride on the cart if you're feeling a bit tired from the walking. I do not mind.
Can will immediately turn around and jump on the cart.
Okay. So you slowly roll forth to Retis. As you arrive, it's what you pretty much expect. It's a once looked like a grand tower, maybe 4 or 5 stories high. However, it looks like it's probably broken down to like it's got 2 stories currently. So yeah, not much left. Unless you want to head in.
There's like a clear entrance, right?
I mean, there's about 3 from where it's been broken by time and apparently by siege. It looks like this has been forcibly entered.
Or close enough to tell if all those entrances kind of go the same direction or no?
I mean, they all enter in, so. I mean, they all head. So it's like the tower is a round shape. So I mean, they all enter into the middle eventually.
Darius would like to head inside and try and just look around.
Sure.
I'm gonna follow behind Darius.
I want to immediately start looking for traps.
Go for it.
Likewise, would you like to take lead?
What's your investigation?
Pretty good. As an investigative rogue.
Go for it.
Okay.
I'll help you.
Cool. Adric's going to scout out ahead and keep an eye out for traps.
Especially traps of the arcane nature.
And
You can help me with that.
Yeah. That'll work.
Jesus.
Good team. Good team.
Yeah, I guess I'll get off the cart and just like follow behind everyone else that's going in.
Alright, so, Adric, you, like a hound, sniff around for traps. And going around, you are pretty certain the entrance to this tower is not trapped. What you do find along the way, however, is a trap door leading down. And as you investigate that with your natural 20, that is also not trapped. And peeking in, it appears to be a entrance stairways heading down in a circle.
That'll probably be where the lich is. Points it out. Shall we go grab some rest and have that discussion Dylan was talking about?
Do you really think he's just gonna be right there at the bottom of the stairs?
I can make sure of that.
Ah, thanks.
I just... Fine.
No. Well, it ain't gonna be anywhere else, is it?
Oh, I mean, it could be like a big windy dungeon and lots of stuff, and
I don't know
could
about...
be a whole maze down there.
Yeah, and I don't know about you. I don't really want to go into a maze without knowing which people I'm going in with.
Yeah, totally understand. Set up base camp here. Pretty nice shelter. Doesn't seem like a death trap. Not yet, anyways.
We'll see
there
about
a
it.
staircase heading to those 2 floors that are still viable?
There's part of a staircase, and then it's heads up. There's part of a staircase, and then it's like there's about a 5-foot gap. You'd have to jump to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that floor above us.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Alright, let's not fail this one. Alright.
Okay, yeah, you
Nice.
10-foot vertical leap up and then across onto the edge, and it's a little rocky, and you step forth a bit. It feels pretty uneasy. And then there's sort of, you go up a bit more, and then there is a 2-foot gap that you sort of just walk over. And yeah, you're on this floor. It looks like it was some sort of library. But all the books are like crisp and black. It looks like they've been burnt in the within the shelf. If you touch it, probably turn to ash. There is a door was once here. It is no longer here. Just the door frame. So there's an open arch, and then as you walk through into the sort of main bit, there's about 4 or 5 foot of floor before you can look down at your fellow traveling companions.
There's nothing else up there but the bookshelf?
Yeah, it looks like it's all collapsed inwards and been sort of removed.
Can I go over to the bookshelf and kind of just make sure there's nothing there that's even viable?
Sure, roll an investigation check.
Alright, I'm so good at Hey.
That's pretty good. You're like thumbing through. Most of it's turned to ash. However, you're going through all the book. One of them that sort of slides away. You notice like a glint of metal in them, and as you like sort of flint your hand through, there's this perfectly pristine dagger within one of them. And you're assuming, due to its shiny nature and lack of damage, it could very well be magical.
Okay. I'll put that in my belt, and then head back down the stairs.
All right, sure.
While he's up there looking around, is there aside from the trapdoor any other like way that you would go down or to the side or anything?
You're pretty sure Adric's got this covered, and
Okay.
it appears there is one entrance down within.
Got it. Alright, were we just setting up camp here, and then what were we doing?
Like having a, get together. I mean, if we want to take a long rest, those who can prepare spells can prepare accordingly to dungeon delving, for example. So it depends on how long we want to rest.
I see.
How's the what's about the time of day?
It's like midday.
What's your guys' plan? Are we gonna sit here for a day and just talk? Is that what you guys need for us to go in there?
You're welcome to go in if you want. This is your job and all.
I don't know. I don't know your background, and I don't know what you've been through. But we've been through some pretty shit lately, and at least I am not comfortable with putting my potential safety and life in the hands of a person I don't know. So I think it's just fair that if we are helping out each other, that we actually know who you are and what you can do and what level of trust I can put in you. I don't think that's unreasonable.
Agreed. As long as we're getting to know each other.
Sure, it's not like I'm going to interrogate you.
Well, where do you want to start?
Well, let's at the camp first? Are we deciding how long we're staying? Just
I
so I
don't-
know if I'm going to scroll through my spell list or not.
Yeah, do you
Darius,
guys actually
yeah.
need to prepare spells?
I do, yeah.
Okay, then
I
we
mean,
should just do a long
yeah,
rest.
we can be more specific if we take a long rest.
Yeah.
I'd like to prepare some things for my cart as well before going in.
Oh, if you'd like some help with that, I've got some experience card keeping.
Ah, yes, that'd be grand. My friend here seemed to have crashed mine into a fucking lake.
I saved all your stuff. Every last bit of it.
Yes, just.
Purry, while we're doing a long rest, can I try to attach the spyglass to my gun in a way that would provide a scope-like function?
Sure. Roll me a Tinker's Tools check.
17.
Sure. That does something.
Holy crap.
Do you have a short range or long range thing?
I do, yeah.
Sure, you don't have to roll disadvantage anymore.
Sweet.
I think that's fair enough.
Sure. Cost me 1,000 gold. Why not?
I did not cast a spell. I misclicked.
You all feel
Ah,
invasive
uh-huh.
energies. No, you're good.
Actually, not casting the spell now.
I mean, it was not a bad idea, really, but I was unpreparing it. That was
That's
my
for
plan.
later tonight. Okay.
Yes.
While everybody's kind of setting up camp, if there's nothing for me to do, I'm just gonna sit and kind of take out my sword and clean it, kind of sharpen it if I can on some of the brick and stone.
Sure, yeah, you find a rock that is willing to do that. And you guys rest up. Okay, is that a long rest or a short rest we're doing? A long rest?
Long rest.
Long, yeah.
So, where are you from?
Well, I grew up in Steelben.
Sure.
Great place to live.
That's
Marcus
it.
will tell you.
Yes.
So you're Marcus.
Hello, yes, I am Marcus. And what's your name?
I'm Helen.
Helen. It's nice to meet you.
Same. So you're from Stillben and you are from...
Ah, I'm from a small little woodcarver's town called Northbourne.
And whereabout is that?
North.
Okay.
Kind of speaks for itself.
It's a little bit out the way. It's not somewhere you'd casually know about.
I feel you. Okay. And how did you guys start traveling around?
It was only by the greatest circumstances. I was in a barn, kind of waiting out the fog, and I see Braveheart over here trying to fight a crystallized canine thing. So I helped him kill it. And started traveling.
You killed one of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did
And
we ever
you're
find
on-
out?
Kind of took off something of mine too.
Oh, but that's only a finger you lost.
You're lucky it didn't take its arm.
Yeah.
Is it an
Yeah.
arm?
Yeah, we had someone earlier lose a whole arm to it.
Oh. I'm sorry.
That
Don't
was-
be.
Sounds painful.
I got to build him a new one. That was kind of fun.
It took your arm?
No, I built a new arm for the one that it took from the other guy.
Oh. So what are you then? Some sort of tinkerer?
Kinda casually, yeah, I suppose. This would be while I'm currently building a scope for my gun.
He holds up a wrench, just, I guess.
Just a little bit.
And you're... Looks like you're a paladin.
Of course, yes.
A Tyr.
Of TA, yes. God of Justice.
Oh yeah.
Out of justice.
And you just hit stuff, or what do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, I fight things. I'm just a person trying to make the world a better place.
Well, that's not gonna help when we're in fighting a lich, for example. So, do you like to be? I guess you like to be up close.
Yeah.
And fight, yeah. And
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not much of a heavy hitter, but I can sure as hell take a hit.
I'm kind of one of those people you'd call a gas cannon.
Yeah, we're familiar. I looked at Darius. Okay. Well, I do spells. He does spells. I point to Darius. He shoots from afar and he shoots from afar. So.
Well, looks like I was another finger today.
Seems you've got a lot of range. So, what is it you do?
I take up my spear. I cast spells up close. But I can be far away too.
Now, how do you cast your spells?
I have some divine connections.
Uh-huh.
Paladin? By any chance?
Yes.
Ah, with what faith?
She just kind of trails off. It's
Yeah,
like
I'm gonna be like put my head down, like, oh
And
no.
Darius
either
cringes.
lying or just like avoiding it. And you
Do I
can see-
do I
you can
believe
se-
her?
You can probably sense in the group that this is a sore subject.
Yeah, you immediately feel a resistance to that answer to that question. The entire group immediately avert their eyes from you. Specifically, even more the bookworm.
I can see that is a difficult question to ask, and I apologize.
There is a story. We can leave it at that.
Fair enough.
Anyway, if you're hurting, I can heal.
Darius.
Hmm?
You
Turns back.
seem pretty smart, right?
Some would beg to differ.
Very much so.
Well, what do you like to read?
Anything and everything.
Fake. I like it. Is there a possibility that you can, I don't know, tell me what things do?
I have that ability, yes.
Cool. Can you tell me, and I hand him my greatsword, what this can do?
Okay. He'll cast Identify.
You have to remind me what your greatsword does.
It does nothing without
Yeah.
me.
You feel like you've just wasted 10 minutes of your time, Darius.
What does it do?
Nothing special that I can see.
Alright, I believe you. I'll pull out the dagger and I'll hand it to him. This is what I actually want you to tell me. Thank you. And I'll grab my greatsword back.
Okay.
I found it upstairs.
Yep. He'll do it again.
Elin, your ears prickle as you hear of loot not being equally distributed.
As he's doing that, I go over to... What's your name? You never told us your name.
Oh, sorry. Chiral.
I go to Charal and I give him my flint and like a cloth and like, don't you ever grind your axe on a fucking rock again.
Yeah.
It grinds into my soul. Here, take it.
Fair. Thank you.
Yeah. By the skin of your teeth, that weapon has not chipped. And you identify the weapon, Darius?
Yep.
10 minutes later, he informs you it is a +1 dagger.
Woo!
It's better than a normal dagger made at a blacksmith. That's about it.
Well, I have no use for something as small as that, so if anybody wants it, they can.
Adric looks intently at the thing. I could always have a use for more weapons.
Speaking of, does anybody need a weapon touch-up before we go and die?
Fine touch up.
What can
You know,
do?
just like a cleaning, a sharpening, just make sure everything's tip top.
Yeah, I give you my spear.
Well, if you're offering, I give him my axe.
I'll just,
And Darius hands him Calder's dagger.
I'll just make sure everything's sharp and clean.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'll roll for it just for fun.
Breaks
Okay.
everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you get them, and they are like they are in factory setting, minus the deleting of all the property inepts.
Yep.
So yeah, that's all good. They all look very nice. And you guys finish your long rest. You had your relaxing 8 hours, and it is now getting to around 8-9ish in the afternoon.
Sorry, spell questions. Devin, guess you
Yep.
have the detect magic, right?
Let me just.
have that
I
as a
have it.
ritual.
Yes.
Are you
Yeah,
guys
I
are
have
you guys
prepared.
taking dispel magic?
I don't have it. I
What's
can't
this,
prepare spells.
planning?
I only have,
I mean,
Since
we
when
are
do you guys
preparing
plan?
spells overnight.
No,
We'll have none of it.
I don't have dispel magic.
I'll take it then, because that can be good.
Yeah, I have detect and identify as rituals. I have cure wound, shield of faith, absorb, and magic weapon.
Do we feel like a locate our object would be good, or I don't know what we're facing?
I mean, it wouldn't be bad if we're looking for something specific. I took protection from evil and good just in
Oh,
case
then
as well.
I won't take that one. Then the staples, beacon of hope, cure wounds, healing word.
I did too.
Hold person. A lich is not a person, right? No.
I think
Jesus Christ, Sandra.
I think they might need.
Sorry, I don't want
How
to die.
discriminatory.
I think they are hold monster. I'm not sure about that.
They
though.
are right. I think so.
Oh, they're undead. I don't know if undead count as humanoids or not.
DM.
You'll have to find out, won't you?
That's the shit answer.
Sure.
You don't. If it was a human, sure, but you don't know if it's just like human.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay. I won't take it because it's waste of a spell. If we're at that point, let him run, for fuck's sake. It's my opinion. Okay. Silence? Question mark?
Could be helpful.
Mm,
Okay. Thank you, guys. I just want to check off those.
Because you can't cast verbal components in silence.
No, that's my thought. Like, you can still fight.
Yeah.
If you're a lich and can cast spells, it could be good to silence people.
Purry, stop laughing. It's making me nervous.
He's trying to not give things away while we're preparing spells. He's like, oh, that will
Yep.
not work at all. Okay, good. Oh, continue preparing bad spells. Just do it. Fucking Purry.
Just to do a once over, we have 3 sources of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because I'm just expecting fucking hordes of undead in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I took, just as a heads up for you, I took Bless, Cure Wounds, Detect Magic, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word, and the Protection from Evil and Good.
Okay.
If you want, we can not have you prep Detect Magic. If you want to swap it out for another spell.
Can you do it?
I can ritual cast it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, let me go ahead
I
and
just
switch
don't know
that out
how.
then.
Yeah, I don't know how quickly you want to
No,
cast Detect
that's
Magic.
fine.
I'm also keeping Create Food and Water because who the fuck knows how long we're going
Yeah,
to
we
be in
could
here.
be down here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of what to take.
Oh, should I take Animate Dead and just be like... It's going to be a lot
Is
of
that
them.
what they're like?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
more time.
Amazing, right?
Yeah.
So during this time, can I be like getting things out my cart and putting it in my inventory, sort of thing, like preparing some equipment to go down with?
You've had 8 hours to do so.
Okay, then I'm gonna start doing that.
Sorry for being slow, but I just want to make sure that we are like the least amount of...
This is
Unprepared.
the most
Yeah,
prep we've
this
ever
is
done.
the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're not. This isn't the most prepared. It's the least unprepared, I believe.
Oh, okay,
Hmm.
sure.
Quickly double checking. Where did that dagger go to?
You can have it if
You
you
can
want.
take it if you want
I'll
it.
take the dagger.
And it curses you.
Aha! Wouldn't
Detect
surprise me.
Magic doesn't always pick up curses. I mean, it's a possibility.
Doesn't ever pick up curses.
Oh, does it just not ever? Well,
No,
then,
it'd be
yeah, there you
detect
go.
curse.
Implying curses aren't magic. I see you, Wizards of the Coast.
Alright, I took Shield of Faith as well.
Okay.
It's up to the DM's discretion, I do believe. And y'all don't know shit.
Does
so
anybody
sweet.
want a Adric? Do you want a Shield of Faith as well? I can give you one.
I think I'll be okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna also be a bit doomsdaying and take Gentle Repose. Because
Yeah, fair
I don't
enough.
want to fight undead.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Yep, I'm good. And I got all my webbing back.
I'm gonna break that wand in half. I'm gonna
I can-
burn it.
I can use it for
I'm gonna
good.
feed
I
you the ashes
promise.
of it. When you don't know it, I'm gonna make it into a pie and I'm gonna feed it to you.
Just because there were like 5 of you who all got stuck by it.
I'm also gonna just take some spiders just for good measures also because you can't, like, there has to be something more than just like a burned up wand. So I'll take some spiders and I'll cook them into the pie too, so you eat them.
Fair enough.
Just to keep on the theme. Poison spiders.
Good thing I can purify food and drink.
Hey,
Yeah.
are we ready?
How often do you do that? From
Every
now on?
time I take a
From
sip.
now on? All the time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Anything that comes from your hand.
Okay, so
I am feeding us.
That's true.
It's one of my jobs.
what's going on, guys? You have fully rested. Have you fully equipped yourselves to enter into this cave
Oh, I think
Like-
so.
dungeon?
Yeah.
Like, okay. Speak now, forever hold your peace, as you descend down into the dark depths of Eretus.
Yeah.
I can see nothing.
Me neither.
Too many humans
Fantastic.
in this damn group.
And darkness.
Yes.
And Darius casts light.
Sure, why don't you cast light, Darius?
We don't have the button, by the way.
Of course
It
you
broke. It borked.
don't. Torch on. Visible to all players? Huh. But again.
He's broken.
Click on your token. It should be in the top left.
Do I have a token?
I don't see anything.
There we go. I got mine turned on.
Sorry, you guys are down here.
I'm also going to use my bullseye lantern.
Your
and,
tokens
turn
are
it on.
key, and you should be able to see Keen.
Yeah.
And everyone else is able to see now with thingy's light.
I don't see anything.
Should be.
I mean, if we're in a room, just like
Right, why
Small
can't you
square,
see?
sure.
Why are you being difficult? Has sight, that's why. There you go.
Hey!
Did it for Marcus, just not you. Okay. Update your token. Okay. So, as a party, you may move.
Darius shall stay towards the back.
So, this room is small, with all the current bodies piled in. Towards the southeast is a grate on the floor. It is about 5 by 5 foot. Inside, you can see there are about 5 bodies, each looking small and pathetic, like that of a child, gnome, or halfling. Their thinness conveying the former. As you settle in, you notice that what you thought was the sound of wind filtering in is actually the mournful moans and groans of those now ceased.
ugh. Okay, let's go.
I look at Adric.
Hmm?
You're the one who made sure everything was okay when we went
I?
to the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go first, and I'll be behind you.
I suppose. I suppose.
I
he
will,
takes out his new dagger and his other not so fancy dagger, and then he takes several steps forward.
I will help Adric look for traps if he chooses to do so.
Oh, Adric's doing that every step of the way.
Alright, sure. Roll me an investigation check with advantage.
22.
There are no
That's
traps
pretty good.
currently. You are just inspecting the walls.
And
Is
as
there
they
any... Oh, go ahead.
go ahead, you.
I was just gonna say, is there anything on the walls like hieroglyphics, arcane runes, anything like that?
The walls are masonry and smooth stone, so no.
Okay.
I can't see past the room itself.
That's because of Darius's light. There you go.
Sorry.
I've also got my bullseye lantern on hand as well.
Okay, if you want to click your token and look to the
Yeah.
top left of the screen where it says torch on, if you click that button. Ta-da!
Ah.
Produce your own light.
Huzzah!
As they're walking, Darius is recording which ways they're going and
Okay, yeah,
what's around. Yeah.
you memorize the map. I would turn on Advanced Fog of War, but this map wouldn't work. Continue forth.
Tally ho.
Do we want to stealth at all?
Well, we have lights on. I don't think that would help much.
Yeah, I was more referring to me and Adric since we're in front.
That would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
It's sort of the stance he's already taking.
Oh, roll stealth checks.
And
Okay, you sneak forth. Ahead!
No.
it's ahead.
As you are walking through this hallway, you start to pick up the scent of sulfur. Its odorous flavor starts to fill your mouth as well. At the end of the doorway, at the end of the hallway, you can see a wooden door. It is moss coated and it is bowed inwards towards you.
Adric's gonna just pass the message down the line. There's a door. As he's going to approach it.
Bowed inwards as in it's really full?
Or is it open?
As in something might have tried to be getting out.
Ooh.
Pushed against it, yeah.
Or maybe there's
Let's
lots
see
of
this.
water on the other side trying to force its way out.
Do I see the door like this?
You can currently see the door, yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go behind Adric. Like, okay. Well, this is the only way. So. Want me to open the door or you open the door?
Let me just check for traps first.
And
Yeah,
I will
Adric.
get ready
Oh.
to shoot.
Hello? No!
Adric.
Breck! What happened?
Hello?
What?
It's dark, I can't see anything.
Oh, jump.
Let's go right around the corner.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Welcome back.
He's not currently in TeamSpeak.
TeamSpeak, yeah. Oh, I don't like all of us being in this tiny little hallway. Quit measuring. Put that away. Put that away right now.
I'm gonna use one of my divine senses to see if I can like detect anything like undead or evil.
Okay, sure.
Good call.
Um,
Oh shit! Didn't I do that twice?
That is not behind total cover.
there's currently no undead around you. However, this entire place just fucking reeks, and you're not sure whether it's no, you are. You've got both the smell of like sulfur in your nose and evil sort of sense to this place.
Can I make a just a intelligence check to recall any information relating undead and sulfur?
Yeah.
Is there any correlation
sure.
between that?
Roll me a history check.
Alright. So, Hunter's Bane gives me advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about phase, fiends, undead. Would that apply to this roll?
Sure.
Oh. Natural 20.
You are 100% certain this is completely unrelated to anything undead. Or usually when you smell sulfur, there isn't a particular undead around. It is just a weird, spooky smell that is hanging in the air. You can
Okay.
say that with conviction.
Awesome. I'm just gonna tell. Alright. Matrix, just. Alright. Step off just a second.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course.
Open the door. Anyone behind me? Good luck. Good. I'm
I'm
going
gonna have
to.
my shield raised.
And I stand behind the shield as well.
And I'm going to just grab the handle, pull out my great sword, and kind of just. Does it open, like, forward or towards me?
Don't know. Why don't you try?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try like pushing it a little bit.
Okay, you push it. It's not open.
All right, I'm gonna try pulling it with my like one hand on the great sword, one hand pulling it.
It doesn't open.
All right. Well, let's turn around. Do we want to get loud because this ain't opening?
I mean, we could just pick the lock.
There a lock to
Is
pick?
it locked?
You can
Frick. Am I stupid?
inspect the lock if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Why not? I think I'm smart enough.
Sure, roll me investigation.
Oh, I'm super good at that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's probably locked.
You know what? I think it's just budged. This is an impossible door, and I'll just take a step back.
Does anyone else wish to give it a try to
Yeah, I'm just gonna go try and unlock it. Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Jesus, you are like quite good at those tools.
You start to pick it. And you've unlocked the door.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Super inconspicuous way to say that, Purry.
Doesn't make anyone nervous.
I'm gonna. It's like, is it unlocked?
Uh-huh, and I'll step all the way back here.
All right, I'm gonna go back onto it, and
Yep.
I'm going to try and pull it towards me.
Doesn't
I'm
open.
gonna ready my shield.
All right, so it's not a pull. And try and gently push it.
Still doesn't open.
All right, now it's time. I'm gonna look back, and I'm gonna give it like a shoulder tap.
Okay. Roll me an athletics check.
All right.
Is there like a button we're missing?
So yeah, you ram into it and the door comes off its hinges quite easily and hits the floor. And
Do I
shatters.
see like any immediate threat?
Don't know, why don't you tell me?
God damn it!
All right, I'm gonna step in. Oh, thank God, it's a hallway. Okay. Yo, this is freaking creepy, man. All right. So
So which way do we go?
hold on. I don't know if it's possible right now because I don't know if there's any trace of anything like that. But if I can, I would like to try and kind of track any source of undead. If it's possible.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Okay, alright.
So what you notice is from this way, so follow the arrow. Heading this way are claw marks that head to the door and then stop. They don't go
Okay.
further down. They just they turn towards the door and then just stop. But they're heading down from up this way,
Okay.
heading away.
Alright.
Rule 1 of mazes is to hug the left wall.
Well, I see some tracks from something that was fighting at this door. That's probably the best bet. I'm going to step ahead up the hallway.
Mm.
The sound I always
Quit
like to
making
hear.
sounds.
Oh dear.
1 square away from death. Alright. Do I still see the tracks coming?
Yep, they
down
are
this
now
hallway?
coming from down this hallway.
Fantastic. I'm gonna call for Adric. I don't feel safe.
Neither do I. Let's try and change that, as he's
Yeah.
gonna take point again.
Okay.
Got your back.
So I'm guessing we're all in agreement to go this way then.
Claw marks continue.
Oh, I hate this.
Darius wants to inspect the claw marks, see if he's read about those before.
Roll me a history check.
Oh, I should have freaking done that. God dang it. Gosh. Not the smartest guy. It's alright.
So you deduce that the fact that these are scratch marks and there's no blood around, they weren't done by nails. It's probably done by bone, or some sort of undead. Or at least no nails of a human or humanoid. And Adrian, in front of you is a door.
Those are the best.
This door is wooden in nature and is
Mhm.
not mossy and is not currently bowed in either direction.
Okay. Is
Learning
there
from
also a
last.
lock on this door?
No. There is
Okay.
no locking mechanism on this door that you can see.
Adric gestures to the paladin and takes a step back.
Looking up, like the roof, how high is the ceiling, and like what does it look like?
Okay. Ceiling is around 10 foot high at most. And it is made of the same smooth stone-like material that the walls are.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that's really different is the floor, which is made out of a natural stone.
Okay.
Or a paving, if you will. What are you doing there, Marcus?
I'm gonna have my shield up ready, my axe in hand, and use my axe to like push like sort of the door to see if it opens outwards away from me.
Yeah, you push and it slowly ekes open. This room is large and empty. In itself, it gives a slightly haunted feeling. It looks like it should contain something, several things, yet it is empty. No scrap marks, nothing. Yet the deep, unsettling feeling stays.
And
I'm
I don't. There's no scratch marks anymore, right?
No, there is some scratch marks from like around this area heading out over here, and then there's some that start here heading out over that area. But it doesn't appear to have any like recesses or anything that might give away what was here beforehand.
Okay. So does it look like there's nothing in this room, like at all?
Zilch, nothing. Though it feels like something should be.
Grab for any hidden stuff.
Roll me an investigation check
Helping.
with advantage.
Thank you. Oh, it's only a 14.
You go around and inspect every wall, latch, stone. This room is pretty empty.
Right, job done. Everyone's dead. We can leave.
I get the feeling there should be something here, though. Surely I'm not the only one who feels that.
Well, judging by the tracks we followed, it's gone and left.
Can I just take
Can
a trip around the wall and kind of just run by?
Yeah, sure, you walk around, stroking the wall.
I don't feel anything out of the ordinary.
No?
Can I like inspect the room, like see if I like notice anything out of place or that like might be there that shouldn't be there, sort of thing?
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
And can I also cast Detect Magic as a
Okay.
ritual?
Do you sit down for 10 minutes as they are
Oh, Jesus.
bamboozled and sort of just stroking the wall as they walk around the room? Detect magic. You do not detect any magic.
All right. I
Maybe
think
we should.
Yeah.
We should probably take the other path then. Doesn't look like there's much else here.
All right. There. Let's.
And then Detect Magic is up for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, Darius, holy crap.
Keen, as you leave,
Oh,
the door closes behind you.
On its own.
okay. Thanks. Just gotta keep walking away. Don't want to deal with spooky room.
Right. Go back to where we got out of the hallway. Is there anything on the other side of the hallway that I could be able to track?
Nope, it looks smooth and untrodden. And you guys are currently leaving footsteps in the dusty floor.
Okay.
Thought I'd just
That's
mention
good.
it.
Alright, I'll keep going till the edge. I'll kind of signal Adric to go ahead of me now.
Oh,
Do our
thanks.
footsteps stop once we hit the door? Like once we pass the door, do they stop?
No.
Oh.
Adric, how's it looking?
Another fork in the road.
Ah, fantastic. I'm gonna look for any trace of any kind of undead creature.
Is this a door here?
That is a door.
Okay, we are investigating this door.
Has anything pinged up on detect magic?
Yeah. It is eastward.
So this way.
Yeah. And it is a illusion.
Oh.
Is this door I'm at, is it locked?
No, but it isn't opening either.
So it's like if I try and open it, it just won't open.
Apparently. Not budging.
Oh, Marcus?
And there's no lock on it at all, it's just like hundreds of...
Nope, just a handle. And it is now evocation as well, Keen.
Oh!
But it's
I
now
will let
locked.
everyone know that I am painting some magic over here.
Hmm.
Illusion and evocation magic.
Vacation's no good.
Darius gets kind
That's-
of excited.
That's the painful kind of magic.
Yeah.
Marcus, I need you to open this door.
But they...
We need a way to barge ourselves in.
Can I try and like... using my shield as a brace, like try and force the door open?
Mm-hmm. Make me an athletics check. Oof. Door opens. Inside, there are 3 small beams of light that illuminate yellow tiles below.
They illuminate what?
Some yellow tiles on the floor.
Tiles.
And looking up, you can see there is a recess or open in the ceiling, but there's light coming through, and you remember coming in during the night, so it's not daylight.
Short man.
There's a few of us, but
The one that can see magic stuff.
not me.
Right.
Can you make sure anything's in here?
Any magic?
No.
No. Back to the interesting side.
And Darius wants to go towards Kian and
Yeah.
inspect as well. He got
There's-
excited.
Is the illusion or any of the magic up to here?
Nope.
Okay, so I can walk up to there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a room here.
As you stand there,
No, don't
can-
say that.
you can see that this room is wide and open and empty.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna die.
What? So there's 3 yellow tiles in this room.
There is 3 beams of light that head down through the ceiling to illuminate yellow tiles on the floor.
Okay.
Can we see up, like, at the source, like, what's providing the source for this light? Is it, like, too bright for us to, like, look at?
You're looking at it, it's just a weird yellow light.
Can we, like, reach at it? Like how tall is it, like, away from us, like, the ceiling and all that?
The ceiling's about 10 foot tall, so you'd probably have to climb on someone's shoulders.
Marcus.
Yeah, got it. Climb on.
Oh. I mean. Sure,
I'm wearing
why not?
heavy metal armor. I don't think you
why
want me
not?
on your
Sure.
shoulders.
Sure. Why not? I'll climb up on, and I'll try and either get a closer look or maybe even try and touch it.
Which one is it? Are you looking or are you touching? 2 very different results.
So when I look at it, what can I tell about it?
It's very bright and yellow. It's
Like just
almost.
like a sphere or like just a source of light?
It's hard to tell. It's this yellowy light that's shining down on you. It's hard to actually see the item.
Okay. But like I'm like in direct like.
Yeah, you're like about 2 inches
Like
away from touching
Yeah,
it.
like I'm below it and I'm not feeling any like.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Just taking a peek.
Don't touch anything.
I'm gonna get down
Okay.
and I'm gonna Marcus. What happens? Pull me off. I'm gonna step on one of the tiles.
Okay, the light is now on top of his head.
Anything happen to me?
I don't like his smile he's giving.
It's a smile you get used to.
It's so evil. So, like, such an evil smile. He's planning something.
Don't look at my face.
I look to Adric and I say,
Mhm.
I'll keep an eye on these 2 if you go and help them.
Help them. Right.
So you go help the others.
Oh,
I'll
the
keep an
others.
eye on these. Yes.
Do I feel any different?
No.
God dang! I'm
Is
so
it just light?
Marcus, I need you to do me a huge favor.
You want me to step on the other light, don't you?
Yeah, I want you to step on the other light.
Okay. I will go stand under the next light. Does anything happen?
Ian, you look into the room and you see 2 men side by side with light shining on top of their heads.
You guys look stupid. Do you know what you're doing?
I look into this room
Mm-hmm.
and see that.
No, this is
Oh.
healing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Healing. I just need you to trust me for like 2 seconds.
Fuck off. I leave.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think this.
Well,
is
yeah,
this
this is a
room.
bust.
Let's just
So
go.
close to the secret room. So,
Do
Marcus.
I? Go ahead.
Never mind. I'll wait.
Anthony.
Do I see what is producing the magic?
No, this room looks completely empty.
But I'm still getting the.
The vibes.
I don't like that. I'll step here,
Yep, the room is still empty.
and then here.
You need to make me a dex saving throw.
God damn it.
You watch as the walls peel back. The The walls peel back, and on the roof, floor, and all walls is a single green gem. As you step into the room, they crack. Dex saving throw?
Oh, good. An 11. I'm sure that passes.
Okay, so you guys watch as Keen disappears in a blast of fire. Keen, you take 18 fire damage.
I will use absorb elements.
Okay, and you watch as then the fire
have
sucks into
resistance.
him. You do also have resistance.
Oh, right.
You
I
have
forgot.
resistance.
Never mind. I don't use absorb
Okay.
elements.
As the fire surrounds him and only slightly singes his hair.
So I take 9?
Yes.
Whoa, Kian, are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
What's happening?
It's just got
Fire.
Adric, go. I
everywhere.
just
appreciate
got
it.
fucked a bit.
And both schools of magic drop.
Interesting.
Do we hear this?
You just heard,
Oh,
and then a flash of
okay.
light.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk over.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over as well.
Yeah, you see
Is everything
Keen
okay?
slightly singed.
Pat myself off a little bit.
There's another thing. Surely adventurers wouldn't have hair. They would all just be
no,
bald.
everyone would be bald. They have no eyebrows, nothing.
Magical hairspray. You've all got magical
Yeah.
hairspray on.
First off, Kian, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So
Okay,
in the
okay.
in the middle of the room, right on the floor, is a green gem. It's been cracked. Same for the north, south, east, and west wall, and also the ceiling.
Okay.
How'd the light panels go?
Well, they stood under them and they looked stupid.
Well, because the third one had somebody over it. I just need a third participant.
Who's
Oh fuck! I'll go stand on the damn things.
good? Do it.
Okay,
I'm not
let's
gonna do
try
it.
I know. It probably doesn't do anything, but I want to know
Alright.
for real.
Where are they? Right here? Am I on one?
Yep.
Yeah, let's,
Wait, are you?
let's-
Oh, are you win?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna go
fantastic!
back over
Awesome!
there.
I'm so happy right now. Holy crap! Okay,
I bet there's absolutely fucking. Oh, we're gonna probably die.
here we go. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be fine.
Beamed up to the mothership now.
You stand
up, Sky.
underneath the light, all three of you.
Yes. Come on.
Well done.
I told you that you're just looking stupid.
I'll jump a bit.
All right.
Come
Well,
on.
I guess it means nothing.
There's one other option.
Well, you could go touch it.
I could go touch it.
Is this radiant light?
You asking magically?
Yeah.
No.
Fuck. Just weird.
You know what? Nope. My curiosity's done. Let's go.
I
And
don't
I'll
understand.
slowly walk out the room. Take one of the guys back. Okay, I'll release. Dang it.
I don't
Alright.
understand. Was that the puzzle? Did we do it?
Listen,
Okay.
like 20 minutes down the road, he's gonna be like, because you stood on those lights, this happened. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Maybe
There we
something
go.
later on in the map that you just don't know.
Yeah. We just saved ourselves like 2 rounds of attacks. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep walking to the end of this.
Before we head out, I'm gonna refresh my detect magic.
But it was like
Okay.
some kind of clone
Just 'cause
machine,
I don't-
and now we're
I
going
don't
to
know how
fight
much
all
fucking
of
time
you
it
when
was.
we get to another room.
So, Sharal, as you step into this,
God dang it.
We got too comfortable.
so you walk into the room and you can see hanging from the ceiling is an iron chandelier. As you keep
Oh.
your eyes on that chandelier, you hear a crunching beneath your foot. Looking down, you can see shards of bone scattered throughout this entire room.
Can I?
How's it going?
No one come in here. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make sure that none of these bones have the ability to become living.
How are you gonna do that?
I'll use Divine Sense.
That works.
Marcus steps forward, hands on hips, radiates pompous energy. Yeah, there's nothing undead in this room.
It seems clear.
Alright.
I don't feel anything bad.
That's what I like to hear. How is it just like a thin, just like couple of bones on the floor, or is it like a layer?
Layered.
Okay. Can I try and look through the bones for anything except bones?
Okay. Yeah, roll me an investigation check.
And I am really good at this, and I keep rolling it. Oh, whew.
Jesus, another net 20.
I like the silence. I like it. It's a good sign. And you find the Lich's favorite meal.
You happened upon his phylactery. Good job. You win. Who thought?
You find, you settle through some bones and what appears to have once been fabric. And inside of that fabric, you find a small pouch. And inside that pouch is dust.
Is it magic dust?
And I take some of the dust.
Keen,
just a pinch of my
currently,
finger.
yeah, there is. You're getting some magic vibes from this dust.
Magic dust!
Magic dust, really?
And you pick some up
I'm-
in your
I'm gonna-
fingers, and you instantly watch moisture start to leave them.
Darius wants to rush over and start trying to examine.
Dust of dryness.
Wait, so like, what do you mean? So like when I grab it, like
It's
moisture is
dust
leaving
of
my
dryness. It literally sucks moisture out. It's
Darius
the
wants to
coolest
examine
fucking
it.
item ever.
Throw it at someone's face and just.
Yeah, so you're investigating it?
Yep.
It is. Dust of dryness.
What is it?
This small packet contains Romy 1d6.
Okay.
Oh, hi. That's not
5
nice.
pinches. You can use your
5
action to
pinches?
sprinkle a pinch of it over water. The dust turns a cube of water, 15 feet on a side, into one marble-sized pellet, which floats or rests near where the dust was sprinkled. The pellet's weight is negligible. Someone can use an action to smash the pellet against a hard surface, causing the pellet to shatter and release the water, and the dust is absorbed. Doing so ends the pellet's magic.
I'm going to take the pouch.
And this might be
And-
useful against water elementals as well.
It fucks water elementals up.
Yeah.
I'm going
Jesus.
to take the pouch and just put it in my one of my things. Like just put it in my pocket.
Yep, sure. Copy and paste that into your inventory.
All right, gotcha.
The reason your magic detection didn't pick that up is because it wasn't there.
Only showed up because of that 20 happened.
Correct.
Amazing.
I am not a cruel DM. I will not punish those.
All right, I'm gonna be very satisfied with my discovery
Okay.
and move towards the next entrance of a hallway. Actually, can I look up at the chandelier?
Yeah.
See if I can't kind of...
It's got 3 holsters.
For like candles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for light.
For like candles. Are they missing candles?
They don't have any candles in them, though.
3 spots for light. 3 light panels.
I look at Marcus. I'm a freaking genius. Do you really think that's what it is? I look at Ian.
You don't think them sources of light in that ceiling could be for the chandelier up there, do you?
It's
But
a possibility.
what would it even do, though? Would it change the room?
Go and stand there and see.
Well, I don't know. We could go back and have a look. You know, do your favorite thing and touch them.
Just go
Three-
go and stand there first. You don't have to touch things. Just go and stand and we'll scream at you and see what happens.
Alright. For the sake of moving my mouse all the way over there, I will go
Yeah.
to the room.
That's fine, you're there.
Awesome.
Stand in the light. Nothing
I need-
happens.
I need a third volunteer.
I really want this to be the thing.
I'm not gonna stand in any light. Idrik,
I
go and
don't-
stand in the light.
I'm fine, thank you.
Darius, go and stand in the light.
Yes, ma'am. And he
Alright.
walks away.
Marcus, Darius, and Charal, you stand in the light. Healing, nothing is happening in this room.
Dang it.
Nothing is happening.
This is a pivotal thing, I know it.
No, no, Charal. I mean, what if I lift you up and you take whatever's producing that light, and then we put it in that chandelier?
Alright. You know what? I'm done worrying about this thing. We're gonna do this, and if it doesn't work, I'm leaving it alone. I'm gonna get on Marcus's shoulders.
It just feels too coincidental to be 3 candle holders and 3 beams of light.
Yep, I'm gonna get on Marcus's
Mhm.
shoulders, and I'm gonna try and touch the light.
Are you wearing gloves?
No.
Okay.
Darius is just watching them.
You grip it, and you find like a sense of shock through your body as you grip it, and you feel your hands start to burn.
Oh, okay.
But you can't quite let go, and you take 4 fire damage.
Okay.
However, you now have it in your hand.
Oh, sick! So I'm gonna, like, kind of drop it on the floor, like, gently. If I don't
Mm-hmm.
keep burning myself. Do any of you kind of have, like a cloth I can use for the next one? Because that freaking hurt.
No.
Like, literally anything that isn't my bear skin that I can use.
Man, you guys really should have brought me over there. I have about 100 different things you could use.
Darius takes out some of his packed fine clothes
Mm-hmm.
and just hands him some of it to use.
Thank you. Hopefully it doesn't burn right through them. Appreciate it. And I will go to the next 2 and try and pick them out without burning myself.
You take the next one, and you take 3 points of fire damage, and you have clothing 3rd degree burned to your hands.
God dang it.
It's okay. I can mend you after.
And you going for the final one?
You know what? I've already hurt myself. I might as well keep
He's
going.
already committed.
Might as well
Okay,
keep going, man.
You take 1 point of fire damage from this one.
Yay! When
Darius
you
is just
can't
writing in
feel
his
anything,
book.
It doesn't hurt.
He's just going, he burned himself once, burned himself twice, burned himself 3 times. Don't touch light.
The mantra of let a child burn himself on the stove once so he learns does not
Yep.
work here.
Listen,
So-
I hurt myself
so can
20
we-
times. It does not hurt that much for me.
Can we see what it is? Is it like some sort of crystal or something?
It is just like a cylinder that has light in it. It's sort of bloom affected. It's
It's a cylinder, though.
It has a feeling of the cylinder when you picked it up. When you guys are looking at it, it's just bloomed.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the clothing to kind of make like a homeless kind of like bag. You like tie it, and I'm gonna put all of them in there.
Yep.
And tie it, and then just carry it like that back into the chandelier room.
Sure, you come back into the chandelier room.
All right. As much as I love touching this crap, and someone else put these things on the candle
I will.
things. Perfect. Take it away. And I'll untie it and show everyone the 3
How
lights.
high up is it?
3 keens.
I'm gonna need someone to give me a boost.
Come on,
Marcus.
get on my shoulders.
And I will put the 3 crystal things into the candle holders.
Are you wearing gloves?
I sure am.
Okay, they are now fused with your palms.
Great.
You take 9 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Reduced
my God.
to
E5.
5.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, and as you put the last one in, the chandelier starts to come down onto the ground, spins slowly and opens. Inside is a single health potion.
God damn
God
it.
dang it.
I mean, looking at it
That's the
stat-wise,
worst piece
that
of
was not
shit.
worth it. That was not worth it at
Nope.
all.
Why is it so bad?
I look at Ken. Yeah, you can take that. Yeah.
Sure.
Guys, we don't have time to fuck around with things like this.
Listen, we were right. Okay, it did something.
It could have been important. What
It
if
could have
that
been
was
really
his
important.
phylactery?
It
Could
could
have
have
been
saved our
important.
lives.
That would have been a pretty good spot for a phylactery.
So, does anyone
Alright.
need some healing after that fiasco?
I would like to be able to feel my hands.
We should probably just take a short rest, honestly.
Probably for the best.
We're 10 minutes in and already need a short rest. And have
Just like the
fought
old
nothing.
Well,
do-
you can
do-
rest if you want, but if you want to be healed, you can be healed.
Do we really need to take a short rest? We can just have people.
I mean, if you want to waste spells.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, either quickly, because someone probably knows that we are in their house right now,
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
we're not exactly
we
being
take a
quiet
rest.
about it.
No, or we take a rest. So we choose.
Well, Marcus said he could heal me quick. So I don't know how quick that is and how much it costs him. But
Kian, you were hurt, right?
Yeah, I'm hurt a bit.
I cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh, it feels like a waste, but okay.
I'm gonna use 6 points of lay of hands on a Cheryl.
good enough.
Like 3 times as much as you needed. There you go.
No, that puts
Nah,
me just
the
below full.
previous room as
Oh,
well.
perfect. All right, good.
All right. Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
I will start walking into the hallway. And I'll walk another one.
Are those crystals still there? Are they still glowing?
But the gems? Oh no, the crystals?
Yeah.
No, they've gone out.
Fuck. Alright.
Purry was
No,
like, do I want my players to have these? No, they're dead. They're gone.
I'm not even gonna try and go back for those gems. Okay. Hey, Adric, do you want to do your thing again?
Yeah, of course.
Sure, roll me an investigation check.
Ian, you helping?
Oh, yeah, sure.
15.
So far, everything seems clear.
Adric continues to edge forward.
It's always clear whenever we remember to check.
I told you that room was magical.
But, you know, I didn't see it, so I was like, okay, it's safe up to here.
As you turn the corner, Adric, you look at the walls are sprawled in ancient arcanic scrawlings, strange symbols with arcane in nature.
Ian.
What do we got?
Darius, seeing as you just came back, the walls currently are. There are symbols sprawled all over the walls, and they seem to be arcane in nature.
Ooh. He's just jotting them down and trying to examine them.
Okay, yeah.
Do they look familiar from anything, or?
So it's kind of like Greek. Some of the letters are kind of similar, but not really. It's you can tell it's
like a different dialect.
Like a different dialect of Arcana, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I make a history or Arcana check to try to figure out?
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Whilst you guys are doing this, I'm just going to quickly be right back.
It's either.
Okay.
I'll do history for fun.
I'll do Arcana then.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 27.
So, yeah, these are, through the evolutions of humanity's understanding magic, there have been different, like, magic isn't just magic. There are ways of understanding it, and this is definitely one of those ways. A lot of the older ways were forgotten or purposely removed because they were too powerful, and this basically looks like either one of the old outdated ones or perhaps one of the very powerful ones if you were to understand what it said.
But I definitely can't understand them at all.
Just off the top of your head, no.
Okay.
Sorry, remind me your name again, small one.
Which one? Kian.
Ian, sorry. Do you still feel any bad things?
Do I feel any magic keys? Within 30 feet? I suppose
No.
I'll come around the corner as well.
No.
Should be good.
Famous last words. Alright.
Yep.
So like the whole hallway, like starting with where Adric is,
Yep.
is filled with this. Okay.
All the way down.
And he's writing these glyphs in his spellbook, by the way.
Okay.
Do I see any tracks of anything undead, fiend, or
There are
fae?
no tracks.
Okay.
Alright, I suppose we just risk it.
Press fourth.
Onward!
Tally ho!
Alright.
Oh wait, should we wait for Wade?
Nah, fuck it.
We've done enough waiting.
I guess I'm going first then.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
I don't like how Purry keeps smiling at us.
It's because we're not good and he knows it.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna say, Marcus, wait up.
Okay.
Darius, come here.
Okay.
Thank you. Yep. I need you to at least tell me something about these things. So I'm not just walking blind. Take your best shot.
I mean, there's not much to talk about for them. They're pretty old. I don't understand what they're used for. But something like this hasn't been modernized. It's got an older way it's been written, so They could be extremely powerful or not. And I would rather side on the cautious end when it comes to that. But I can't tell you much about them.
Alright. This is really stupid of me.
Yep, he just nods and walks to the back of the group again.
I'm gonna take my... and take... Hey, yeah. Kian, could you go back towards the end of the hallway, please?
Okay.
Marcus, could you do the same thing?
Wait, what am I doing?
Go back to the end of the hallway, please.
Oh, okay.
Alright, thanks. Are they all kind of out of the way?
They're behind you.
Alright. I'm gonna kind of go...
Out of concern, I'm gonna have my shield slightly raised.
I'm gonna kind of go a little bit further over here. And I'm gonna take my greatsword. And I'm going to touch the tip to one of the runes.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Alright, I think we're fine. Still be cautious, but not immediate danger, I don't think.
Jolly good.
Oh. Well, Adric's tying his shoe. Kian, you want to help me out?
Yep. Traps.
All the traps. Adric is helping. Now that he's back.
Hey, right on time.
Appreciated.
You do not feel like there are any traps nearby.
Coast clear.
Alright, I'll step ahead.
Alright, don't all dogpile me now.
Shouldn't go right to
They would just walk over you.
Just walk around.
go again. Can I make like a perception check to make sure I don't hear anything spooky, see anything?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
I'm very concerned that we haven't seen anything. Where's all the
Okay,
stuff?
not bad.
You hear a weird, ominous music playing from the aether, and that is all.
Yay.
Anybody else hear that music?
If you have your music turned on, I would imagine so.
God damn it.
God dang it. Alright. Just be careful, I guess. I'll keep walking. And walking. That's better. If I see anything coming down this hallway.
Can you see anything coming down this hallway?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking you. Can you?
Oh,
I hate it.
I don't right now.
There is nothing down the hallway.
I hate it. Why is there nothing here? I would be more comfortable if we'd been attacked already.
Concerning. It's so concerning.
It's so creepy, man.
I was expecting a bit more resistance, considering there's a lich here.
Yeah. Kian, can you do that thing where you see all the bad stuff?
Okay. Woo.
Makes the actual sound effect.
Yeah, like he's being all sarcastic.
I'll check for traps again.
I was more saying that you would see the magic in the hallway.
I'm just assuming Purry will tell me if I see something.
You do feel some magic to the west. And investigating at northwards, you can't see anything currently.
Wait, to the west? Oh, man.
Within 30 feet?
Correct.
Interesting.
What you got? Anything?
By the west, do you mean back from where we came from? Or like...
Straight to your left.
What?
Left
What
and
kind
up
of
a little
magic?
bit.
What kind of magic?
Uh... hang on. I'm trying to think.
Necromancy.
What are the schools of magic?
Transmutation, abjuration,
Transmutation.
conjuration.
That's transformative. So...
Creation.
Yeah, that could be a bunch of things. I don't know that.
It's a T-Rex in disguise.
Yes, I was one of the T-Rex. What'd you say? To the left?
It should be
Northwest.
clear for now, but there might be something up ahead-ish. I'll just like run my hand along the wall to make sure my hand doesn't go through anything.
Okay. Your
Does
hand
Darius hear
does
him
not go
saying this?
through. Yeah, sure, why not?
When he gets around that area, he wants to examine.
Roll me an investigation check. There are no hidden contraptions.
Alright.
Ian, there are now two sources of magic.
Oh, fantastic.
One directly to your west, and one northwest. The one northwest is... fucking magic, honestly. Easier if it's just like, you feel magic, alright?
Abjuration, conjuration, transmutation.
Conjuration, conjuration.
I don't know
Okay.
any of this.
I think we're coming up on something. Possibly? I don't. Fuck
Alright.
it.
I'll take off after him.
Jesus Christ. Wait up!
I would like to stealth from here.
Okay, it's now southwest, and you've lost communication with the first one.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Well, it's not a great stealth. Okay. I'm gonna kind of tell everybody to wait.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sneak up around this corner and just take a
Yep.
peek.
Go for it. Southeast.
God damn it. Sneak up to this. Wait, is there traps?
Roll me an investigation check.
I'm not moving. He told me not to move.
16.
Nope.
I don't like
No?
what you've done.
There's no
I
traps.
haven't seen the trap, but there is a trap.
There's no trap. You cannot see it.
Uh-huh. Tell me when.
Okay.
Tell
Ian, are we good to come after
Hold
you?
on. I'll take a peek around this corner. 'cause the
You
magic-
see a door, and yeah, one is directly south, one is to your northeast a little bit.
Okay, since Adric is right here, I'll give him the thumbs up. So
Okay.
that he
Adric
can tell
waves
everybody
them
else
over.
to...
Alright.
Makes his way in.
I guess we can move.
Oh, fuck's sakes. So the conjuration is what was
Mhm.
over here?
Yep, and
So
transmutation
it's
south.
presumably right through that door.
Correct.
Is there a keyhole?
There is not. It is a
Why is there
iron.
never keyhole?
It is a iron door, made of iron.
Ian,
I figured
what do you
it's
see
gonna
in
be
the
an
hallway?
Well, we got a door, we got 2 more hallways, it looks like, or a room possibly, and then there's conjuration magics coming from this room here.
Someone explain to me what conjuration magic is.
It's like you
Type
can
of
summon
magic.
stuff.
That
Creation,
is
creation,
exactly what
creation.
we need. Summoned things. Alright.
Is there gaps in the door at all that I can
No,
look
it's a
through?
solid iron door.
Shit.
Man, I'm gonna. I mean, there's a handle, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna twist the handle
All right, nobody
Oh, I'm gonna
move. Nope,
fucking-
nobody
oh,
move.
But I was gonna say I was gonna back
Should've
up
said
if
it
he was
before.
reaching for it.
Got that? Okay, I'll go back here then. I was gonna say I
You
was gonna go
didn't
behind
give
him
me
and
a
prepare
chance,
and get my
Purry.
shield up.
No, I did not give you a chance. Josh didn't give you a chance. He could have said, "I'm about to
damn
open
it.
the door." The door bursts as you pull open the door. This blast of magic just starts to like whirl up and flies towards you. You take. Where are the big ones?
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Oh, oof.
I don't like that.
That's 20 points of bludgeoning damage as you are
like
forced
that.
20 feet backwards. Team,
Holy shit.
you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage, and Marcus, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you are all slammed into each other.
God damn it.
Thanks for that.
And
Ow.
for the wary observer, that seemed to be like a big magic missile.
Hmm.
2 of them, in fact.
I'm gonna go
So
to
I'm assuming that
Are you-
magic source is gone now.
Nope.
Well, the
Oh.
door's open now.
I'm gonna use 10 of lay of hands on a Sherelle.
Mm-hmm.
Is the door
Much
still open?
Yep, the door's open.
I
Do you want some healing before you go?
no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna carefully step in,
Hey.
trying to make sure I don't trigger anything.
I'm gonna follow close behind
As you
him
step
with my
in-
shield.
Immediately to your north, you can see a small magic idol, like a small black idol that's emanating the magic on the table just sort of there.
Is it of something?
Yes, it looks like a whirlwind mixed with a humanoid.
Oh no. Oh
can-
no.
Can I cast Identify without touching, or I have to touch it?
I'm pretty sure it's a touch spell.
Fuck. I'm gonna cast Identify.
Okay, as you touch it, you form this mental link, and you don't hear anything, but you understand. Sacrifice magic to me, and magic to you I shall provide.
Oh, I definitely can't give that to Darius.
He didn't have his
even
headphones
hear
on,
it.
so he didn't even
Yep,
hear
it's
it.
good, it's good.
Perfect.
What happened?
Perfect.
Nothing.
Nothing
Oh,
did.
nothing at all. Don't you
Nothing
worry, your
you
pretty
need to
little
worry
head.
I'll
I will-
rewind this episode later.
Yeah, you will.
I'll pick it up and I'll kind of look to heal it if she's around. And I'll be like, just,
She nods.
and then I'll put it in bag of holding.
Okay.
Oh wait. No, I don't put it in my bag of holding. I put it in like a separate pouch, a non-magical pouch.
Okay.
He's giving that awful smile again.
What should I put it in my inventory as? Just black idol.
Put it as magical idol.
Okay.
It is 1 foot tall and weighs, let's say, 2 pounds.
Okay.
Is there anything else in the room?
Yeah, just give me a second because I've written a word here that I don't understand. Okay. I probably had like word of the day on my phone, and I thought that's a cool word, and then wrote it down, and then forgot what that word meant. So there is a baleful marking on the wall, which essentially is like a devil's face. It looks very threatening.
Can I try and figure out if I've seen anything like that before related to like a fiend or something like that?
Yeah, sure. Roll me investigation check.
Alright. Would this fall under the hunter's
Why
bane?
not?
Alright. Investigation.
You can
terrible.
discern that someone has just drawn this here. It's not real. It's just someone's like, "Ooh, spooky face."
Are we in a really cheesy haunted house? Is this the Halloween episode?
Halloween 2
Alright,
Electric
nothing else to see
Boogaloo.
here. Let's keep going, I guess.
Did I ever actually identify it, or was it just?
It's a. I'm gonna say it's super mysterious and you can't like.
Okay, that's
what
fine.
I gave you is what you're gonna get.
That's fine. I will refresh my detect magic though.
Yep. Okay. Again, to yourself.
Right. There's probably a room to the south that has transmutation magic. You said.
Correct.
Okay.
And if you wanna take the lead, I promise not to open any doors.
Yep. Just give a fair warning next time.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Quite. You seem to be doing things like thinking a lot, don't you?
I'm gonna ignore that statement and walk forward.
Trapperinos?
Investigate.
Refers to the cart incident.
Okay, I saved all your stuff, bro.
22.
There are no Trapperinos. As you step forth, you feel a magic binding to your west.
Magic binding?
Yeah, like there's some magic to your west. It is.
Necromancy.
A magic that.
Abjuration.
Yeah,
transmutation,
that sounds right.
divination.
Abjuration
That's
works.
the protective one.
Yeah, abjuration.
Interesting.
Ian, what you
Sandra's getting very close with each guess.
Yep.
Fucking transmutation. That's it. Yeah.
I mean, it seems like you're aiming for the whole spectrum, so you're like narrowing it down. So.
Okay.
So it's over this kind of area?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're around the corner, you see a door.
Okay. Transmutation can do what?
Transform stuff from one thing to another.
No, I'm more of thinking if I open this door, how can it fuck me?
It can transform you from one thing to another.
It's going for the feet.
whatever it's called.
Can I inspect the door for any such magical triggers like we just had happen?
Okay, yeah. Investigation check. You touch it, and it does not blow you away.
Okay. Opening the door. Slowly open the door very quietly.
This room is ominously undecorated. The room is large and open, and looks like it might once have been a bedroom, as there is a single nail in the sort of northern wall just around the corner, and a parallel scrape marks below it, like a bed had been pulled through or something.
Is there anything immediately in front of me, or am I fine to step here?
You're fine to step in.
Okay. It's empty.
That's quite funny. As you step forward there, the door blocked out most of your health, so it looked like your health just went to 1 HP.
Oh. It killed me.
Yeah. So far, the room's pretty good.
And where's the transmutation coming
To your right.
But I don't see anything.
Nope.
Can I just kind of put my hand out and just start walking slowly towards it?
Yep. You step all the way to the wall. Nothing.
But
And
it's
it's
a
now
fucking
to your
mimic.
left.
Has to be.
But there's nothing here.
Mm.
I mean,
The whole
touch
wall's
it.
a mimic, bro. The whole room's a mimic. You're just in a mouth.
See, now I think it is a mimic. I'm just gonna pull out my dagger and I'm gonna like poke the wall
Okay.
where I think the transmutation is.
Okay, you stab the wall. The bit of silk comes off.
Okay. What about the floor?
Okay. What, you stab on the floor?
Just poking. I don't want to break my dagger.
Okay, yeah, but more, again, you start moving some dust out of the way.
What is happening? Where is the magic? Darius!
He comes walking up.
I need help.
Oh, okay. With what?
I just want to remind everyone that I also took a dispel magic today, so if it's something weird, I can help. But I'm staying behind as it is now.
Yeah.
But let me know.
There's transmutation magic somewhere here, but I can't find it.
Alright. He wants to try and take a look.
Roll me an investigation check.
He just shrugs.
Glad I brought you in to help.
I have no clue.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
As you look up,
God dang it.
you see a ceiling unbridled by any magic. It's just
I
a
don't
ceiling.
understand. Right, I have an idea. Darius, you might want to move.
Yeah, he definitely moves.
I'm just gonna throw a fucking firebomb in the corner.
Right.
I'm gonna go back into the hallway and raise my shield.
It goes off.
Yeah.
There's now a singe mark there.
I'm so confused.
What the heck was that?
I don't
Just
know. The
problem
little man
solving.
is throwing fire at things.
Are you sure that it's on this side of the wall?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest, every time I've been detecting magic, it hasn't really been much of a help.
We could always just leave it alone and keep going.
I'm just gonna do another once over, see if we can find like a secret door or something.
Alright, roll me an investigation check.
$25.
You run your hand over, catch a small gap with your nail.
Damn it.
What do you do with the hole?
How big is it?
Like, tip of your pinky might be able to fit in it.
Can I try to push where I think the door might be, like, to open?
Yeah, but nothing happens.
I found something!
What did you find?
Maybe a secret door? I don't know. I'll kind of like show where the gap
Yep.
is. Can I look in it?
Yeah?
Do I see anything?
You look into it, you sort of use a bit of light to illuminate it.
Yeah.
It's just a small hole where you could insert a digit.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that.
Go ahead, poke it.
Don't do it, man.
I'm gonna take like I don't know, like some form of screwdriver or something that I probably have and just stick it in the hole.
Okay, You push it in, and you hear "Tung," and you think, oh, well, there goes my screwdriver. You pull it out, perfectly fine, and you watch as the recess starts to open. And inside that recess is a chest. A wooden chest.
I
Is it
poke it.
It does not react.
Poke it a little harder.
It does not seem to mind.
Doesn't
What's
seem
going
to
on
mind.
in there?
Is it locked?
We found a chest.
You try to
Oh,
open it. Yes,
fantastic.
it is locked.
Make my way.
Is
to
it trapped?
Are you going to investigate it?
Yes.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh no.
I see it next to the chest and like, whoop.
You don't know. You
Well, I
assume
guess
it's
time
just
to
locked.
Find out. Time to unlock it.
Holy crap.
Just managed to eke.
Really?
Yeah, you just managed to eke it out. And as it opens, it's almost like a pit. It's about 6 feet deep, and within it is a broom and a crossbow, a light crossbow.
And this is where the transmutation magic was coming from.
Correct.
This is a trick.
Is it a flying broomstick?
It's a fucking trick, is what it is.
Is it a flying broomstick?
I don't know. Well, it's like 6 feet deep. I can't reach it.
Well, no, the tip of the broomstick, like, you can grab the tip of it. It's deep enough to hold the broomstick, whereas the
Gotcha.
crossbow you can't grab. It's right at the bottom.
I'll pick up the broom.
Yeah. Probably start sweeping the floor if you want. Bit dusty.
Does it look fancy at all?
Yeah, it's inlaid with gold leaf and other such finery.
Okay, can I pull out my grappling hook and my rope and try to like fish hook the crossbow out?
Sure, yeah.
I just do not want to go down in this chest. There's nothing I want less than to go into this fucking chest.
Okay, yeah.
No mage hands in this party.
I don't think so.
You pull up the crossbow.
Okay, I guess I identify them.
Okay, you spend the time to identify them. Just as a word of warning, you spent about an hour in here now.
Yep.
Just letting you know. You also will have to recast magic thingy if you
Yep,
want to.
Yep.
But this is a broom of flying
It's a flying broomstick!
and a weapon of warning. Light
Oh,
crossbow.
that's
Oh,
also
nice,
super
nice.
good.
It's a light crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh, Atric, why do you use heavy crossbow?
I like heavy
I
crossbows.
use light crossbow.
Oh,
I mean, I'll say what the crossbow is.
a weapon of warning. was
Roll
it?
me a deception check. And you go, oh, nothing. Oh, nothing.
Yeah, you fucking do that.
If you had waited to do it some other time, maybe.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
Oh.
He goes, oh, it's nothing. It's just a broom.
What is it? Kian,
No, it's just a broom.
Kian, tell us what it is. Is it magic?
I'm gonna try to fly on the broom.
Okay, you. What do you want the magic word to be?
Guardian Leviosa.
I don't know. Sandwiches.
All right. And with that sandwiches, he gets on it and starts floating up.
That's insane.
Oh
my.
my god.
That's insane.
This is gonna get us killed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Put it back.
Oh, and the chest over there is like super deep.
That's good. Can we bring it?
I'm not really sure actually.
Uh,
It's kind of big and heavy, right?
mhm.
Yeah, this chest is about 600 pounds. Yeah, you assume it's probably moved by magic means.
I really like that crossbow.
You and Adric can fight over it.
Oh, well, what does it do?
It's a warning. I mean,
It,
do
it-
you
it
use
goes,
light or
hey,
heavy?
watch out!
I use heavy.
Yeah, it's a light.
I can use light.
Do you want to use light instead of heavy?
Depends on what the crossbow does.
It says
It goes, hey, watch out! And then
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you can have that.
Thank you.
We moving on then.
I think so.
Glad we found our toys. Let's keep going.
Show off. Yeah, you. You knew it as soon as I said it.
This is how people read books, right? I really don't trust myself with this broom. Someone should take it from me, but I'm gonna keep it anyway.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah, have it there for now.
I mean, there's not much use for it underground, is there?
Says you. You just wait. There's gonna be a pit of lava. Bam, broom flying.
Adric, you wanna help us out, or can I keep moving?
Yep, of course. Back up to here. Want me to take point?
Please.
Point.
Oh, and I'll redo detect magic, I suppose,
Okay.
Oh.
since it seems to be helping a lot.
Adric, in front of you is a wooden portcullis, which means you can see through it, but
Ooh.
the wood is still strong and seemingly reinforced through magic, as it does not seem to have any wear on it. You can see through it, but you cannot go through it. On the other side is like a collapsed wall.
Okay.
Adric, what you got up there?
Come and take a look.
Alright.
He states as he sort of just pokes his head up to the thing.
Yep.
Can you see any sort of traps and mechanisms?
Roll me investigation.
23.
You cannot see any spooky wooky death traps.
Good to know. Definitely good to know. Let's see.
You gonna do your usual thing on the door, or no?
I don't think I could pick this one. More of a lifting up sort of thing, right?
Certainly seems that way.
Marcus, we have come to our useful situation.
Cool. Strength it is, then.
Alright, let's do it together, shall we?
Athletics with advantage, one of you.
How strong are you, Marcus?
Very.
Alright, you go ahead with advantage.
Yay!
God dang it!
He farts a little.
Very strong.
I strong. Fuck.
It doesn't open. You guys just watch for about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes as they trying to pull up this. It's just not.
Marcus, we gotta pull at the same time. You're not pulling at the same time.
I'm trying. I'm not getting done right.
Is it a door they're pushing on, or what are
No,
they
they're
pushing
trying.
on?
It's a portcullis, so it's like the gate
okay.
that comes down. Yeah, they're trying to pull it, lift it up.
Could we like fit a third person in to try and like help us put it up, or is there not enough
God
space?
dang it.
No, there's about space for two of you to do this.
Can we try it one more time?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna try this time. God dang it.
Okay, go for it.
If I mess up, then we're just gonna have to go back home.
Ned one, please.
Ooh!
Oh, look at that!
So yeah, together you slowly start to lift it, and you two are holding it open. Does anyone want to file in, or do you want to?
Somebody go
something.
in, somebody stealthy, somebody small.
Quickly, we cannot hold this open forever.
It's really a heavy door,
Adric,
but I don't want to
the
show
eyes
off
on
for a
him.
long time.
Guess
Maybe-
file on in.
I swear if you trap us in here, I'm gonna
I'm
shoot you
trying to,
myself.
just hurry. Anybody else want to go in?
I'll go in.
King goes in. I'm gonna assume Sandra went in.
Sorry, I'm helping Gustav.
No worries.
Say hi.
Alright, Marcus, here's what we're gonna try and do. We're gonna pivot to where we're holding it inside the room now. So we're gonna pivot at the same time, still holding it.
Okay.
Gonna pivot around,
Yep, you manage it.
and
Yeah.
then we're gonna let go, and we're inside the room. Got it?
Got it.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Yep, and it comes down and slams into the ground.
Amazing. What do I see in this freaking room?
This room appears to be a big, open, empty room.
God,
You're unsure what was supposed to
making
be
me
in here,
paranoid, man.
but it was guarded by a portcullis, so perhaps it was meant to contain someone or something.
Do I see that thing at the edge of the room?
Yeah, you can see this.
I'm gonna head towards it.
That's just a collapsed wall, right?
It appears so, although there's like gaps in you can see through.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look through.
Yeah, you can tell there's probably a way through if you get through the rubble.
Like how much rubble would you say? Like a pretty good decent amount?
Yeah, like a 5 by 5 foot cube sort of dumped and falling in on itself.
Well, Marcus, we are just on a roll today. Do you want to start clearing this way out?
Sure, why not?
Okay, make me an athletics check with advantage, one of you.
You or me, Marcus?
While they're clearing, is there anything else in this room?
Okay.
Roll me investigation.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah!
God dang it, that's the same roll!
Fuck?
Nice. Good follow-up.
God damn it.
So again, you spend another 10 minutes going around the room looking for stuff. Marcus, and you make a small dent in this wall. You can probably fit your head in underneath it.
Alright, Marcus, this is totally inefficient. We're not using our full strength here. Can I try?
Okay, fine,
Yep.
you take point.
Alright. Let's see if a pattern holds up. Oh, yeah!
Yes, god damn it.
So you start to dig a tunnel underneath and through it.
Awesome. Do I get to the other side?
You want to go all the way through to the other side?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Right,
Alright.
as you crawl through, you put your hand down and you guys watch as Shral just disappears. What you see is you put your hand on the stone, it falls down and you fall through it down with it. A 15-foot drop.
Oh dear.
Super tetanus all
And
over.
die, yep. However, you are impaled by jagged bones that are facing upwards for a total of 12 points of piercing damage. You just have these shards of bone sticking out of your arm. Not yours, which
how
worries
you
you at
doing?
first because you think it's yours, but then you realize it's just other people.
Guys, there's
Sure.
a hole down here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just be careful.
You want a rope?
I can't see anything. If someone could help me, that'd be great.
I'll
Yeah, let's go
pass
get the rope down.
through. Yeah.
You pass the rope down, you climb up.
Yeah. I'm gonna, still holding onto the rope. I'm gonna just kind of place my hand on the tile to the right of me.
Mm-hmm.
Does it
It's
fall
fine.
through? God
It is
dang
solid.
I'm gonna step onto there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fall through.
Yeah. Oh, I shall mark this trap A.
Wow.
Just like it's been there the entire time.
So now we know that we can just easily avoid it now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, do you
Right,
go
which
left
direction
or
should
do
we
you
go?
go right?
I'm going freaking right.
Interesting choice.
Can somebody come through and go
Yeah,
ahead
right
of
that
me?
way.
You know, I really should have, thought, maybe I should not do this like 3 times in a row. But you know what? I'm just saving a bunch of people's trouble by just hurting myself.
Before they go right, can I just take a peek over here?
Yep.
You are costing me a lot of healing magic.
Listen, you don't gotta do it every time, just maybe sometimes.
We got a hallway over here. What you got over there?
What do we got?
Another hallway.
This whole fucking place of hallways.
How long's your hallway, Kian?
30 feet.
Same.
Same.
30 feet.
Does it turn right or left?
Turns right.
Okay.
So does ours.
You know what, Kian? I'm not gonna make a decision here. Where do you want to go?
I'll just go take a peek real quick.
All right. Be careful. Could fall
Check
through
for
a hole.
traps as I move up
Investigation check.
As Adric was.
Holes hurt. Holes are terrible. There are bones at the end.
There are
of
no
mine.
traps.
here. Taking a peek.
It's a room.
Oh, we got a room.
Amazing.
We love them rooms.
Any bones gonna stab me in the arm?
That is a hole.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck was that?
I thought I killed myself.
Okay, so this room, a narrow shaft ascends from the room into a natural cavern below, and an iron chandelier hangs from the ceiling in the east side of the room.
We got a hole.
Not another one.
It's like a hole to a cave. It's moving.
The cave's moving?
The cave is moving.
No,
Fantastic.
I think it was just some exterior force messing with the hole for a bit. Possibly for comedic effect.
Oh crap. Yep, that's a hole. Can I try and make sure if there's any like creature or something that may have gone into the hole?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't freaking know. Okay, it's over there.
Be careful. The edge might not be stable.
Did
You
it
don't want to fall
Nice.
in.
Stay
Investigation
still.
check?
Well, I'm trying to figure out which way.
This is fine. It's just wait there for a minute.
Oh
They're-
no, where did he go?
They're over here.
Okay, thank you.
Did an investigation check?
Yes, investigation check for the hole.
Alright.
You
Oh,
look
yeah.
into the hole and get like a really weird sense of vertigo. You're about to jump, but then you just fall back.
Oh, whoa.
It's not that deep. It's about 7 foot deep before it gets too tight to fall any deeper, but it goes a bit deeper than that. Yeah, it's 7 feet until you stop falling.
Can I drop a torch down there?
Yeah. You watch as it goes down about 25 feet before it gets stuck.
Do we want to
Alright,
even
it's a hole.
try and go down this?
Absolutely not.
I do not see no point.
Fair enough. Let's go to the other hallway then. Sure.
This is absolutely perfect.
Why?
You'll see in a minute. Carry on.
Well, go
Alright.
guys, go back the other way.
Let's go back the other way. Having no indication that there's something there.
Didn't we want to see what's down the hole?
It kind of just gets tighter and tighter as it goes down.
So, Sherol, in front of you, a large demonic idol with ruby eyes sits in the alcove here. You can see past it, but the gap is about 2 inches thick wide. It's like a large bat-like creature mixed with the lion. The face of a lion with a man to fit, but the body is that of with the mane to fit. Sorry, but the body is that of a bat along with the wings. It is perched upon a large square base. The wings curve around a plaque that seems to be holding in its paws. You can read it as the wings are. You can read it as the wings are not in the way. Puzzle reads VAT, VAT, MHLT, RHF, VIOT, VAT, MHLT, RHF, KTIXT, UTAYGN, DAIVIMY question mark.
And once again, in
Wow.
understandable language, please.
In understandable language, it is.
There's a puzzle.
I put it here somewhere. Just give me on the Alabasters, City and Coast.
Can I try to understand? If it has
There's your
any
mysterious
connection.
plaque.
Can I make a connection with the beast on the statue? Whether it's a fiend,
It's a
fey, or
spooky
undead?
creature. It's a
Okay.
spooky gargoyle creature.
It could be some sort of language.
And to your right, Sherol, is some disturbed dust. There you are.
Curved dust.
There are your clue and plaque.
Oh, God.
Hey,
Oh, it's a fucking alphabet puzzle. Fuck's sake.
I've got some dust here. It says E equals T and T equals V. So maybe that helps with this.
And that, so we'll leave it tonight. You've got all week to
Fuck
figure out the puzzle.
Would you be able to write out the sentence?
It is written beneath the
You should
plaque.
be able to copy paste it, yeah.
Beneath the plaque.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Oh,
gonna be
of course, it's underneath
fucking-
the other handout. Right, there we go.
There you guys go.
Disadvantage when it comes to language stuff, so you guys can get
What a shame. I could have sat here for an
So-
hour just doing stuff, waiting for you guys to finish.
It's okay. It's all good. I can figure this one out.
Good. I both suck at puzzles, and it's not my language, so.
If it's another language, I have comprehend languages. So
Alright, there you go. Thank you
if
all.
it's an actually thing. So